Hello everyone. So today I wanted to talk about grandparents or your parents after you sort of married someone or you're in a relationship. Um, there's a custom in some cultures for the children to look after the parents and live with them. And although this sounds very wonderful, there's pros and cons to the situation. Yes, it's great to look after your grandparents, but your parents as an adult, but you also have to think about your partner, because obviously the parents would have, a natural bias towards you because you are their child, and you also have to think if it's an imposition on the person you're with. um, there's lots of situations if you think about having a relationship where it could be uncomfortable to do certain things around family. And you also have to consider what your relationship is about. Did you get married to have a relationship, or did you get married to have someone to look after your parents? And if that's the case, then normally in society, there's maids, there's servants you can hire to look after family members that are, need taken care of. But it's not really fair to mix this in with a relationship. I think your relationship needs to flourish, and in order to do that, you need time for yourselves. But if your partner is always looking after your family, then there's no real time for you to have, time for yourselves. So, these are the types of things you have to consider. And I'm trying to get the horses in the background. So you have to consider whether, your relationship is a relationship between two people, or whether it's a marriage of convenience where you're married to have your parents taken care of, and, that's the be all and end all of it. And frankly, that to me, that's not really a marriage. That's somebody decided to spend some time within your life so that your parents can be taken care of by that person. And I don't think that's a real marriage. I don't think that's a real relationship. And you also have to think about, how will your parents get on with this person, vice versa. And like I said earlier, that your parents will have a natural bias for you. They will be, looking at the way you interact with your partner and perhaps judging and having expectations of how you should behave. And there's also a generational gap between families. Parents come from a different generation, and these days, times are modern and people want to do certain things, and there might be some conflict there as well. So, like I said, you have to kind of look at it from a day-to-day basis. Is this something that is a marriage, or is it something that's self-serving? And it's not really fair, I think, on a partner to be there to look after the other partner's parents. I know it all sounds great, but even family members can sometimes get on your nerves. And, you don't want to sort of be living in a situation where you don't get on with somebody, or you're irritated by someone, or someone's giving you a difficult time, just to kind of say that you're married to somebody, or, you're taking care of their parents. Because, I think first and foremost, you need to recognize that you are married to somebody, and that involves spending time together, getting to know each other. It's not all about going to work, making money, and surviving. A marriage is meant, to be grounded. And obviously, there's different ways people get together. There's sometimes marriages that are brought together by other parties, or sometimes people fall in love. So, there's different situations, but I don't think people should expect to have their parents taken care of by their partner. I don't think that's fair at all. And like I said, there's people who can be hired for that kind of thing. And you need to consider this. You need to be considerate to the other person, otherwise don't marry them. Because, what's the point of putting somebody under pressure and in an uncomfortable situation? All right, that's my thoughts for today. Hope you enjoyed the background. See you. Bye.